Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Bryce with Susquehanna Valley High School here in Conklin, New York, and these are your test corrections for Period 3 or Period 8 algebraic structures. So let's see how this goes. How many terms does this have? Let me see. There's one term, two terms, three terms. They are separated by addition or subtraction signs. There are three of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are four. There's 1, 2, 3 addition or subtraction signs. So there's one more term. That makes four. Simplify the following by combining like terms. Okay, I'm going through these very fast because most of us got them right. 3 squares plus 14 squares. Last time I checked, that is 17 squares. And then we have 7 lines minus 8 lines. So that's -1 line or just negative x. And then minus 22 is all by itself. And that is what combining like terms looks like. Fantastic. So when I hit scroll, the writing stays with it. That is beautiful. Now, also combine like terms here. So I'm going to look for the highest exponent first. That is 5x squared, and it is positive. And then I have 3x's minus 12x is 3 minus 12. Let me see. Take off my shoes, and I have minus 9x. And then I have positive 16 minus 87. Last time I checked, that is not right. Last time I checked, it is 71. Now here, a little bit more work. Distribute, and I have 16x plus 24 plus 20x plus 35x. Combine those, and in fact, that's where some of you made a little mistake there. You got a little rushed, like I got a little rushed, forgot to write the x there. So we have 55 x's, and this is only 16 x's, so that's 71x plus 24. That was a little bit easier than what I expected. Sorry about that. I wanted to have like some x's and y's in there. Made the same mistake here. I'll make your next test harder. Thank you very much. 6y minus 21y minus 20y plus 10. -5 times 2 is positive 10. So here, all the y's are lined up. I have a -41y there, plus a 6y is a -35y plus 10. -35y plus 10. You notice that you get partial credit if you show your work. If you just wrote down the wrong answer, you lost both points. Evaluate when x is 5 just means plug it in. 5, parenthesis, 5 squared, plus 13, parenthesis, 5 cubed, minus 14, parenthesis, 5 plus 7. Let me see. That is 125. So 13 times 125 minus 70. Doing all this mentally. And then this is 125. 25 squared times 5. So I'm going to get out my little calculator, which is my brain. I unintentionally deceived you. I thought I was going to be able to do that using my brain. I did not. So I used the calculator. The final answer is 1680. Evaluate the following when x equals -5. The only difference here is that I want to make sure that you know -5 squared. Can you use your calculator? -5 squared is positive 25. So notice I'm putting everything in parentheses, and that way I won't make the mistake if you actually type that into your calculator. That is 50 plus 20 plus 12 is 82. Solve for the variable. Let me see. Subtract 3. 2x equals 12. Divide by 2. X is 6. If I'm going too fast, you can always rewind. Add 12. Looks like I stuttered there with a double B. Sorry about that. Add 12. I get 8y equals 56. Divide both sides by 8. Y is 7. Here, we have to do a lot more work. This is a nice question. You distribute 6x plus 24 minus 2x plus 2 equals 2x plus 20. we draw the big line. Combine like terms on the same side. Same side of the big line, you do the same thing. Same side of the big line, you do the same operation it says. So that is 4x plus 26. We're combining the like terms on the same side of the big line equals 2x plus 20. Then, if I want to move them, I'm going to subtract the 2x, subtract the 2x, opposite side of the big line, you do the opposite operation. Subtract 26 from both sides, and I get 2x equals negative 6. Divide by 6, or sorry, divide by 2, x is negative 3. Okay. Scroll up a little bit in case you want to, if you want to see it. You can hit pause. And let's go on to number 6. Name the property. Looks like 2 times w and 2 times 5 when we got there. Yes, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times w is 2w. It's the distributive property. Now here, the 2's in front and the 2's in front. Okay, so 2, 3x, negative 5. 2, 3x, no, that's not 3x. We changed the order. So change the order. Commute or commutative property of addition. Okay, this is the tough puppy. Let me see. 3x plus 7 equals 22. 3x plus 7, what? Minus 7 equals 22. Minus 7, I put minus 7 on both sides. This is the additive property of equality. And now for number 7, solve for the variable. I'm going to erase this up here. Okay, maybe not. Let me see, there's 2 fractions, so the easiest thing to do is product of the means equals product of the extremes. 3 times 2x plus 8 equals 2 times 24x minus 30. Distribute. Draw the big line. Combine like terms. There's no like terms on the same side of the big line, so I'm left with 24 equals 42x minus 60. I have 84 equals 42x. When I divide both sides by 42, I get x equals 2. You can always plug it into the fractional equation to see if it checks. Next page, number 8, solve for the variable. Exactly the same thing, a fractional equation. 6x equals 18 parentheses 2x plus 5. I distribute the 18, so 6x equals 36x plus 90. I can subtract the 6x and have a 0 here on the left-hand side, but I'm going to choose to subtract the 36x so that there's a placeholder. Negative 30x equals 90. Divide by negative 30. That's where most of you made your mistake, dividing by the wrong 30. You divided by positive 30 instead, negative 30. So x is negative 3. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can slow it down. If I'm going too slow, you can speed it up. So solve for the variable. This should have been a slam dunk. Add 1. That 1 is not part of the fraction. Now, I'm going to distribute the 5. 5x minus 15 over 2 equals 15 over 1. Where'd that 1 come from? Well, I added the 1 and the 14 together. I just made this a fraction since the right-hand side's a fraction, or the left-hand side's a fraction. I made the right-hand side a fraction. Product of the means equals product of the extremes. Multiply both sides by 2. It doesn't matter which way you go. 5x minus 15. Add 15 to both sides. 45 equals 5x. Divide both sides by 5. X equals 9. You can rewind that and watch it again. Mike is thinking of a number such that, that means start writing the equation, the sum of the number and 5 times 2 more than the number. 2 more than the number is 26 more than 4 times the number. There it is. There's the equation. That's where you guys made all the mistakes. You continue to distribute and combine like terms and solve. Remember, on the same side of the equal sign, you combine like. If you have any questions, that's the end of it. Make sure you ask me in class.